What's up, guys? Welcome back to another part of Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Alright, so we're playing Crazy Gadget now as Sonic. I believe this is the second to last level for the hero story before we're at the very end. And while you're going through this level, you're able to hear various audio cues from Dr. Eggman, basically like threatening you and whatever, in order to come back to the main control panel to save Amy. So what we're going to be doing now throughout this entire one is just making our way back basically to where we started so we can save Amy because she got captured along the way, which I don't know really, well actually no, I do know how. It's because we left her. As soon as we got to like enemy territory, alright, you're on your own. We'll do our thing, you just do it here. Because otherwise it makes sense because she can't do all the speed stages that Sonic can, or really do the shooting ones that Tails can, but at that point, why just leave her alone? That's just asking for her to get put into trouble, and I barely missed that. Could have had that blow up all these robots, but instead I have to do it manually now. Anyway, it's been a difficult, no, it hasn't been that difficult. There's been some trying moments, trying to get like, constant high rankings, but yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I wish I could. Ooh, I almost died there. That was heart-wrenching. But at least we're done with... Am I done with this? Yes, I did finish Knuckles' last thing last time. What just happened? Okay, so we're roughly back to where we last left off where I died. Let's try going to the right-hand side and see how this works out for us. As I'm trying to find the right way. Yep, it was the right way path. So this is why I died. But I don't know why it made me start completely over when I passed 2 checkpoints along the way. Unless like I probably did miss them and didn't fully hit them like I thought I did. So otherwise, I wouldn't have had to like redo this entire part over again. At least from the beginning. Well, lesson learned. Make sure you hit all the checkpoints and goalposts, I should say. And that one almost shot me. We need to keep going. After this, I think we're... Okay, Eggman, calm down. Ooh, no. Can't jump right now. We're making our way there as fast as we can. It's not our fault that you put all these robots here in order to get our way. Luckily, I was able to do a ring dash over there. That part always freaks me out because I'm afraid, like, it won't count my input as a light speed dash, and instead we'll put it in as like a bounce one. So I was afraid I was going to like die from right there. But thankfully that wasn't the case as we keep moving through here. And we're luckily should be getting pretty close. I think we should be getting into another rival fight soon. Well, actually 2 rival fights because we did Knuckles' last rival fight. Now we only have 2 more people that need to do their fights. Why can I not hit this panel? Speaking of panels, I need to like find a ring quickly before I die. But these crates are in the way and I can't quite break them yet, so I am going to come back down here. And there is another upgrade for Sonic somewhere around here. I think I need to go back onto the ground first, just fully get my thoughts together. Okay, am I trying to bounce up here or something to get up to it? Ah, okay, that was what I needed to do. There it is. Now we just need to come down over this way and pick up that upgrade. Once I make my way back up here. Oh, there goes the spring. Alright, so here it is. This is the flame ring. This allows you to break through iron containers with the somersault. So, boom, that's what we needed. That's Sonic's last, like, upgrade that you absolutely need to have. Eggman, chill out. I am coming as fast as I can. I needed to find something, and I was a bit confuzzled of how to get it. Shit happens. Let it go. I'll be there in a minute. Hopefully. Maybe 3 minutes, just to be safe. Cool, there goes a ring. For some reason, that puts us all the way back down on the ground, even though we didn't activate another gravity panel. Oh, another light speed section throughout space to come to the other section right across from it. Careful, this electric enemy. And just bounce over to the rail just to save myself a little bit of time so I don't have to run everywhere. And these guys, I'm not even gonna bother. Let's just head on through. This place is loaded with artificial chaoses too. In fact, I don't even think I really talked about these enemies yet. I am surprised that they did put this enemy in this section right after Sonic Adventure 2, because that leads to a very interesting theory that, you know, after those events that Eggman caused, it makes you think like, okay, so not only did Eggman know about the Master Emerald and like the God of Destruction and whatnot, so did you know, this military installation if they have a whole bunch of artificial chaos. Alright, so you're changing your tones right now. You want me to die, but you also want me to hurry up and get there to save Amy. Mixed signals. Anyway, it leads me to show that multiple entities knew about chaos and tried to replicate him to their own designs, which is why we have like the artificial chaos enemies here in these specific levels in outer space in the abandoned Ark facility. So that was always fairly interesting. I wish they would have gone a little bit more in depth with it instead of just, you know, just random, alright, these are some water enemies that look like chaos, and get more like, why do they have these characters here, or why do they have these enemies here, and exactly what type of experiments were they doing to create these guys. Because this is the building where, I keep trying to go into it, but I still have a whole nother like 2 playthroughs to go for this game, so I don't really want to go all through it all right now, just so I have something to talk about later on in those playthroughs, because we're far from done. So far we've seen basically how the heroes got to here from, you know, start to finish in their adventure, but we need to also see the chain of events that led the bad guys coming together to actually get here as well. So that'll be the next part. But now, if I had not fallen right here, I probably would have got a decent ranking. But nope, I fell and died. Emergency. Emergency. So I am actually going to just cut back over there just to save some time on this video. So I'll see you guys in a little second once I catch back up a bit. Alright, so this is close enough back to where we left off as we're going through. Anyway, as I was saying, we're almost done with the hero playthrough. In fact, this is probably going to be the last part for the heroes one, and then the next one we'll go ahead and start playing through as the villains. As we make our way through here one final time, this artificial chaos is just one giant water sprinkler. What else will come out of water sprinklers, Evan? Anyway, let's go and destroy this gate so we can finally make our way through here and rescue Amy. And this was going so well up until this final part where I died. So that's annoying. I always hate doing Crazy Gadget because it's like this.
Barely.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Sonic.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone!
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You turned into a big-time villain, Doctor!
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride. The capsule clears the colony bad.
I'm counting on you, Tails. And Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic! It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do this?
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. Give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic's asking for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
Alright, so shit got real. We need to teach Eggman a lesson after what he did to Sonic. Alright, so this rival fight with Dr. Eggman, this is actually pretty tough. The same strategy I used in the first encounter, that's not going to work here. You actually do need to like run around a bit, plan out your attacks, and you want to try to stay behind him as much as you can sometimes, and be really cautious of his attacks, because in this fight, he will bust out all of his signature moves and do this big Omega type cannon type of thing like this, which can like kill you, like really just 2 hits like that. And that's really annoying, so I'm going to keep that one in just so you guys can see just how awful it is. And of course, he built his up like ridiculously quick, but thankfully, like once he starts firing, like if you're able to like outmaneuver it just a little bit, you're going to do pretty well. Anyway, we don't have that much left. Just one more good shot in and we'll do it. So this one didn't take very long, but at the same time, it's very tricky. Either or can really kill you really quickly, depending on how it goes.
I feel some strange energy.
Hey, Sonic! Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the Chaos Control.
Chaos control? Are you okay?
I'm worried about Tails and Amy. I hate to ask, but could you help them? This is our last chance. I got it. Before the cannon fires, I'll slam dunk it in there!
Alright, so Sonic's still alive, and of course we have one final speed stage left to do with Sonic. So, final rush. It lives up to its name. I was really rushing to hurry up and get through this one because I hate this level so much. Not only is it like very wide open, this one is time consuming too. But thankfully, like in certain sections, like the one that we're coming up to right now, depending on how good you are at maneuvering and like planning out your descent, you can actually skip a large portion of this level. So oh no, I wanted to come over here to get something, just the extra life. But anyway, the rails you take in this one are very important, so you need to stay on the right trail, and yep, it looks like I'm going to do it. So this normally goes a long way down, but I literally got ballsy and just said, forget it. Let me just jump down here and try to skip my way through most of it, and thankfully I landed on that rail, so I was so happy. So that saved me a good bit of time, but not a whole lot, but it starts to add up at the very end, considering how long this level is. There's also a optional upgrade for Sonic in this level as well. I'm not 100% sure if I did show it off in this initial run through here, but like I said, I think in a few episodes past, I will be showing off all the upgrades anyway, so if I don't get it now, you can expect to see it later on, but I feel pretty sure that I got it, because it should be coming up in one of these sections. Yeah, I think it's this next upcoming section where there's a path that leads to it. But anyway, the first time I saw that cutscene, it got my heart racing that Eggman actually managed to kill Sonic. But thankfully he was able to survive through some last-minute shenanigans and being able to use Chaos Control effectively after only seeing it once in order to teleport back onto the Ark before the capsule exploded. While he was in that capsule though, it is kind of weird, at least with the texturing I should say, because inside it, when it shows a fake emerald next to the power source for the capsule for the bomb, inside it, that little green shard, that looks like it was a piece of the Master Emerald, and I was so confused about that for the longest time, thinking why is there a piece of the Master Emerald in here serving as a bomb, and why didn't Knuckles sense it? But I honestly just think it's just a design choice. I don't really think it is a piece of the Master Emerald. In fact, I know it's not, because at the end of Knuckles' fight with Rouge, he put everything back together, so he has the full emerald. So it was just weird. It most likely is a Chaos Drive, which does come in green too, so that's probably most likely what it actually was. So yeah, these green cores that we're looking up, it's probably that now that I think more about it, but initially it looked like a piece of the Master Emerald, so that always got me. Anyway, we're still going through here. This section is pretty nerve-wracking for me just because of how close I came to dying a few times when it came to jumping onto different platforms. And there's just so many rails in this level. If you press the jump button towards the end of the X's, at least the green ones, you will do a trick like I've been doing a few times, and it doesn't really do anything for your score, but it does look cool. Also, while you're going up that rail, you want to really hold down the grind button, which is B, to go faster. That way you can get enough momentum to get all the way up there. And I'm really feeling myself in this level with how much I'm jumping, trying to skip the rails. It's through here. If you jump over towards that section, that's what leads you to getting Sonic's optional upgrade for this level. But okay, since I didn't show it, I'm obviously going to be doing it then towards the bonus video when it comes time for the bonus videos. Thankfully, I didn't overshoot this one or undershoot it. But I did not. Oh no, I did get enough air to reach these upper rails, surprisingly. And I could have. Okay, no, I didn't need to skip those ones over there. Thankfully, there's a bomb down here, so I can get rid of that bag without any worries. Can run past Tubby over here. And let's go down this blue tube, see where that blue tube. Oh my god, that would have been worse if I said the other color, now that I think about it. Oh boy. Wording, Tevy. Remember it. Anyway, we're getting pretty close. In fact, I think we're at the end. Yep, we already are.
Yes!
Alright, cool, we made it to the final rush. I didn't die, thankfully, but my score isn't the highest, so I'm kind of worried about the grade I'm going to get in through here. Yeah.
Just made it.
Oh well. Well, let's go on and move on with the story.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
You know, what can I say? I die hard. You actually saved me, you know.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live. Your adventuring days are coming to an end.
I love that scene so much, just the final confrontation between Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog. However, this boss fight is abysmal. All you have to do is just stay behind Shadow, and then you're able to spin dash into him. For the first part, you can honestly homing attack into him too. But pretty much what I like to do is just, once he falls behind and you see that, just wait, and then do a little spin dash and just run into him. And honestly, you can keep doing this until like his health bar is halfway down, and it's only then he'll start to say, "Alright, let me start jumping over this fool." At that point, we only need to slightly change our strategy, so now I wait for him to go a little forward so he can do his attack, and then while he's standing still and stunned, I jump up and hit him from behind. These platforms are constantly falling behind us too, so don't linger on them for too long. Other than that, pretty simple boss fight.
Game over, Shadow.
Anyway, it's time to watch the last bit of cutscenes for the hero story, so that's probably going to be it for me, guys, so take care.
Sonic, I did it!
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Look outside.
Ooh!
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be ahead. Sonic Adventure 2, The Dark Side Story. Long live the Eggman Empire.